some of my previous videos, I've talked about how I love creating characters in adventure or role-playing games, and how those characters influence my gameplay. I thought I'd expand on that idea and look at one of my favorite games of the last 5 years, Skyrim. Skyrim is a 5th game in the successful and well-established Elder Scrolls franchise. Set in a cold and unforgiving northern region, Skyrim is an open-world adventure RPG. The character you create is a blank slate, a prisoner set to be executed by Imperial forces before a dragon appears and changes everything. You can choose from a number of different races that determine starting skills. From there, your character is shaped by your actions in the game, and this allows you to customize your character as you play. When you perform actions in combat, like killing an enemy with a sword or burning them down with magic flames, you gain experience and level up that particular skill, one-handed weapons and destruction magic in this example. Gather enough experience and you'll level up, giving you a skill point you can use to upgrade your abilities. You can choose from a number of different skill trees, ranging from weapons to magic to professions like blacksmithing. You're not locked into any one class, and I see this as both a positive and a negative. I like having the freedom to shape your characters in any way you want, but sometimes I wanted a bit narrower focus on skills. When I create a character in Skyrim, I like to restrict him to a fairly narrow path. I say him because I predominantly play male characters. Going in, I've got a rough idea in my head of how my character will act and what his personality will be. I don't go as far as creating a backstory or history for him, but I'll have a clear understanding of what he will and will not do. I'll choose a class framework to work with and focus all of my gameplay on realizing that class. I'll occasionally play magic users or thieves, but my favorite character type is warrior. The question then becomes, what type of warrior will I be? Will I be a stealthy archer, sniping enemies from a distance? Or will I be an enraged berserker, smashing monsters with a massive two-handed hammer? Sometimes I'll try a hybrid archer-thief, combining long-range sniping with up-close silent takedowns. No matter what type of class I choose, I always try to stay within my character expectations. The world of Skyrim is so huge, and the choices are so varied that you can play basically however you like, within reason. I'll use Ragnar, my first warrior, as an example of how I build my characters. Ragnar is a pure fighter, with a one-handed axe and a light shield. He wears light armor, primarily made of leather or natural materials. He shuns everything magic-related, even refusing to enchant his weapons or armor. He tries to stay neutral in all political matters, and didn't join the Stormcloaks or Imperials. He's a proud leader of the Companions, but cleansed Hircine's tainted curse as soon as he could. He's a good man, but avoids populated areas, feeling more at home in the wilderness. I always found it more interesting to play this way, limiting my character's interaction with the world and choosing my quests and skills carefully. As a game, Skyrim's designed to be able to do almost everything with one character. However, I much prefer having multiple playthroughs with different characters. Sure, this means I have to play some of the main quests more than once, but I feel more engagement with the game and with my characters doing it this way. Exploring the world and leveling up is my favorite part of Skyrim. I love the process of upgrading skills and customizing my playstyle according to my characters. I prefer this passive style of role-playing, using the restrictions of the game to enhance my engagement. Using one character to do everything ruins the fun for me, and makes for a bloated powerhouse with too many skills and not enough personality. The beauty and genius of Skyrim is the fact you can play the game how you want to play it. By limiting my gameplay to stay within self-imposed character guidelines, I've gotten countless hours of enjoyment and a different experience every playthrough. I only wish more games would offer this type of open-world freedom.
I never did understand the local custom of simply leaving one's trash wherever is convenient.